We just spent a few sun-soaked days in Sayulita, where we reunited with a friend, sampled the town's food and liquid treasures, and nearly adopted a tiny beach dog named Lucinda, who tried to follow us home like a furry little siren. Fast forward to now and our next stop, the cone of an active volcano. We rolled in expecting mountain calm and did not expect to have to leave at 5 in the morning. Not exactly the sunrise greeting we were hoping for. We're Brian, Marisha, and Carlos, currently overlanding our way through Mexico. Alright, we are leaving a really great campground in Sayulita.
Say goodbye to your little beach heaven and all your friends, buddy.
Ready to escape the coastal sauna, we pointed the van towards the highland town of Jala, chasing cooler air and a break from perpetual sweat mode. Jala is a tiny pueblo magico curled at the foot of a volcano. If Brian hadn't potentially cracked a foot bone on liquid Sayulita, we definitely would have explored more. But the universe sometimes taps the brakes. So today's adventure features elevated feet, a little recalibration, and the fine art of doing nothing.
Look at this.
Welcome to Volcan Ceboruco. Buddy, does it feel like home? Yeah. We've landed in what we're calling the mini Colorado of our trip so far. We're actually in one of the craters of the volcano, and it is very Colorado-y. Brian looks like a lump. Brian is on chair duty because he twisted his ankle on a sidewalk and isn't allowed to walk because we don't know if it's broken. We don't think it's broken though. It's a little swollen, but it's not as swollen as it was yesterday. It's always something. Me and Carlos are out for a walk. I don't know if we're in the rim or on the rim, but we're in it. We're on it, for sure. And there's some spots up here where we pulled in that it's kind of steaming, which is always kind of cool. So I'll see if I can get close to that and capture it a little bit so that you can check out the steam from the volcano. All right, here we go. I think we are in the actual crater of the volcano. So we're camping like right here. Last eruption dates from 1870. Has an altitude of 2,280 meters above sea level. Is also known as the Black Giant, which have been known to erupt every 100 years. And this is actually the only active volcano in Nayarit. Oh yeah, it's steaming. And you are allowed to camp here. Good job, buddy. Officially, break. Good job. And they have 3 little, I don't know if they're campsites or just picnic areas. We're further down this little crater valley that we're in. Yeah, it's pretty cool to think that you are camping right in the mouth of an active volcano. Not really quite sure how I feel about that. This really is gorgeous though. Like, this is a really beautiful place. And as much as I love the beach, it is a really nice break from the humidity and the heat. know if you can see. We have some visitors. Those are horses. Can't see. 6 horses, I think. Hey, buddy. Hear all the hollow. Well, good morning. It's probably 5 a.m. And I don't know if you can see all that white right there, but we woke up to a lot of smoke smell and woke both of us up. And we woke up to a close by forest fire. Packing up to head down the mountain because it is right there. It's definitely right there behind the ridge of this crater. So we're gonna pack up and move down the mountain and finish our stuff this morning down there, and then head to Guadalajara. It's exciting. It's always something. Always something. You driving?
Got to roll.
5:03. Pretty smoky. Pretty smoky. Yeah, leaving. Camping on an active volcano and smell smoke. It definitely gets you out of bed early. We're out of here.
That's where the smoke's coming from, right there, Maurice.
Very smoky. By the time we had woken up this morning, the entire valley had filled with smoke from a nearby forest fire. Leaving Nayarit behind, we now enter the state of Jalisco. Oh man, this is our neighborhood. Our new home away from home. And we are 2 blocks from the Colonial District. Neighborhood of, I don't know how to say it, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. It starts with a T. Brian, you're gonna be taking a left in 2 blocks. And here's our joint, the hot pink one called Casa Flamingos. And then if you end up staying here, park around the corner from this blue.
No, they'll park in the garage. Well, I guess if they have a...
Not if you have a van. There's no van parking anywhere near here, by the way. Ooh. We did lose our spot, but we can repark it tonight. Okay, let me give you a quick tour of our Airbnb. Welcome to Casa Flamingo, on the edge of the Colonial District. It's a cute living room. Carlos loves it. And we have a perfect sized kitchen, because you don't really cook food when you're on vacation. Then they have a really nice courtyard. Here. And that's the bathroom. And we have bedroom 1. Bedroom 2. 2. I would say this is the master bedroom, bedroom 3. And here is the master, which, you know, we've been here for a couple days. And there we have it. And then they also have a rooftop deck. Which, the only thing they're missing is some furniture. Or some hammocks, or some plants. because it would be really nice to hang out up here. There's nothing up here. Then I just noticed this morning that there's a washing machine up here. I would have done a small load of laundry. But very cute. Carlos had a shower yesterday. He had a tubby because he was, I don't know what he rolled in or got into, but he was very smelly. But he kind of needed one anyway. Look how handsome. Look how handsome you are. You smell as good as you look, baby. You smell as good as you look. Oh, and one last thing. There's a garage. So, if you happen to be in a normal vehicle, not a van, you have a garage. Welcome to Guadalajara, where we're gonna do a little medical tourism. Going to the dentist today, kids. Going to the dentist. Found a nice shady spot for Carlos, so it feels good. And then we're in kind of a residential area for our dentist. And we'll let you know how it goes. All right, this is the joint.
Buenos dias, this is Brian and Marisha for our 11 o'clock appointment.
While I only got a cleaning, Brian had his implant completely redone, which involved some hearty bone grinding that left him looking, well, gray. Poor guy. This left us with some recuperating days in the air-conditioned comfort of our Airbnb, and only a day left to explore this part of Guadalajara. A short 5-minute walk from our Airbnb got us right to the edge of the Colonial District. This guy's right up my alley right here. You could easily spend a couple of days just in this area exploring the amazing restaurants and some of the coolest stores that we had seen so far. Might be the biggest restaurant I've ever seen in my life. Either that or it's 1 million tiny restaurants. But I think it's one giant restaurant. It's hard to tell.
That's Paco's. This is El Toro. They're all different.
Ah. Wow, this is cool. This is like the coolest food court I've ever seen. I want 155 of these lights. Next time I come, I need to bring a box truck for all the things I want to buy.
It's like a plaza, but it's inside of a courtyard.
It's a food court. Of sorts. Mexico, by the way, has this whole evening in the park thing dialed.
Here we go. The pinnacle of all elotes.
The mother of elote cart.
Elote times 1 million. That one in the back there looks good.
That's Chipotle.
Oh, that's delicious.
If you guys have been following along since the start of this trip, you understand the elote obsession that is happening here. You gotta get in there.
Then how are you gonna decide what sauces are across?
I don't know. This one.
That one for sure.
Oh. Take that. I'm gonna pay. From elote to walking ramen bowls to make your own potato chips, you name it, they have it. Now they have the cream of cocoa cart. Another kind of elote. Good Lord. Good Lord. Food carts in this town are off the chain.
They are.
They're just, yeah, we were supposed to be going out for kind of a fancy dinner in one of those super sexy restaurants. No, all street food, all night. All night.
Oh boy.
Round 2, the torta cart. It looks really good. Alright, how is it?
Completely different than the other one.
Than what you were expecting? It looks very messy.
It's completely hard to eat. The bread is incredible.
Looks it. We have the crepe cart. And another elote cart. And then there's potato chip carts where you just take plain potato chips and season your own. That also looks good. I lost Brian to the iced OGs. Oh geez. Ooh, they have the bars.
I know.
All right, what did we get? What did we get?
I just took a bite.
We got strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, and nuts. So we're assuming that's like a banana split ice cream bar.
That's awesome.
It's
That's
pretty
awesome.
good.
Really good.
Sweet.
These are all good. You can't go wrong with no matter which one you choose.
This is true.
It doesn't even matter. They're all good.
We haven't had one in a while either. Let's go on top. Here's a potato chip cart and the fried onion cart where you make your own chippies. Those are all your sauces.
For these,
Yeah.
everything's going on here.
And those are hot dogs. Hot dogs. Fried hot dogs.
Yeah.
Wow.
The smorgasbord of street food went on well into the night. And after having some tequila with the owner of this place, we worked our way back. What a brief but incredible experience we had in Guadalajara. Thanks for being here. Next time, we visit a little-known town called Tequila, and it's not at all what we thought, and make an unplanned and unexpected detour.
Our first flat tire of the whole trip. I can't believe it took this long. Are you enjoying your Airbnb pillow?
See you next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things. It really does help us out by allowing us to reach a larger audience.